Early Costco run, solo run this time. Everyone's gotta work. Me too. 24-hour nanny service. Hubby says he's always busy, but every single time I pick a good show, or AT picks a good show, this time,
family time,
he's ready to watch Yellowstone. Mm-hmm. Look at him. He always wants to be held. Chub chunk. There's Sky.
Those officers your friends?
Got these diapers ready to fill. Their booties. I love you, honey.
John, I got it.
Mama's feeding Sky. Then we got Scooper over here. His beef and rice. Daddy and his beef, rice, and beans. And Sky. Oh, no. Rain's already fed. Chillin'. Cleaned it. Yeah, you did. Last one, eat it. Yeah. Good job. Brian, you just missed it.
big boy, all done.
Stuck on the Yellowstone. I know. He did the honors. Thank you. Short ribs and rice. All done. All right, so the end of the night, and Brian went to work. It's about 10 p.m. right now. The reason is because last week he tested positive for COVID, so he couldn't go in to see the site. So he has to do it like at nighttime when no one's there. And he tested again, so he was negative, but it's already planned for him to come in today because it's kind of delayed since last week. So he just want to go in and get it done. I put Scooper down. It was a lot of work today. He was just not going down, and so I had to just bite my tongue and just leave him in there alone. Usually I sleep with him until he falls asleep, just because I want to cuddle with him. I know I could just train him to just, you know, go to sleep by himself, but, you know, I feel like I want to cuddle with him a little bit longer. You know, he's going to grow older, and he's not gonna want to sleep with me anymore, but for now he does, and so I can just spare a little bit of time just to, you know, cuddle with him. The babies, one of them is crying. Sky is crying. He just wants to be held, and I definitely can't hold two of them at the same time. Even though Rain's sleeping right now, I know that once I hold Sky, he gets used to it, and then Rain wants in, so it's back and forth. There's just two of them, so it's just really difficult for me to take care of both of them by myself. I have been doing it for the past couple of days by myself. Sometimes I'll ask Brian to help me, but when he's working, then I'll take over for the most part. But we're glad that we're able to find a balance and a flow that works for all of us. Scooper's in school, so it's easier for us to like manage. To be honest, Scooper is like the most difficult because he wants attention constantly, and we're trying to divide attention between the three of them, and he's just not having it, and so he gets really upset when he doesn't get his way. So for example, the other day I was trying to clean the house while the babies were napping. I fed the babies, did whatever I could, changed their diapers and put them down. They went to sleep. They sleep a lot. At this stage, they sleep a lot, so it's easy for us. And then Scooper just wants attention, and I was trying to clean the house, and he was just really attached to me, so he just kind of like stayed with me like Siamese twins, like just you know, wouldn't let go. And so I was pulling the vacuum, and as I pulled back, I kind of smacked his head, and, you know, it was just very, like, anxiety all the time with Scooper. So he has to, like, have you full on 200% attention, and it's difficult with the three of them. But since he's in school, it helps a lot because he can not whine a lot. That's number one. He whines less. Number two, he's more interactive with other people, and he doesn't get like needy as much, and it's a good balance for our family lifestyle right now. I know people keep their kids at home and that stuff, but for us, it's most important for him to get out there, interact. Also, you know, they are COVID safety, etc. So they try their best to keep the place clean, sanitized, and make sure that if anyone's exposed, then we have to quarantine for a week, 7 to 10 days. So a lot of people have been quarantined for this whole week. Like every single day we get an email from the school saying that somebody's been exposed to COVID, so that class has to quarantine, yada yada yada. And so they're being extra cautious. And I feel like Scooper and this whole family already got COVID. So we're kind of building our immune system. Luckily that we were able to fight the COVID, and maybe Brian got it twice. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you can get it twice in a month, but Brian's immune is very weak because he doesn't sleep much. He doesn't take care of his body. He works all through the night to take care of his family. The other one, not this one. I handle this one. And you know, I think Brian is just a really nice person, and he tries his best for everyone. He doesn't do it for us because he knows that I can handle it, but his other side and stuff, he just really wants to make sure that they're set in their lives for the rest of their lives, because he feels like he's responsible, even though it's like, dude, they're old, you know. But I let him do his thing. When it gets too crazy, then I'll speak up and I'll say stuff. But for the most part, now that his brother and his sister-in-law is not here, then I'm a little more calm. I'm a little bit more free, and so I don't really say much. I just let him do what he can, as much as he can for them, until I feel like it's too much for our family. Like if he gets sick, he's getting cut off. Like if we're gonna take care of of them for the rest of our lives, they're getting cut off. Like this is like a stepping block for them. They can't be there for us to take care of them for the rest of their lives. So I would hope that's not the case. And if it is, then I would cut the cord right now. But right now it's just something that he wants to set up for them. And he doesn't take care of his health or take it seriously. That's why he gets sick very, very often. And that's very concerning, because he always says, I want to be there for my kids. I want to be able to live long enough to see the grandkids. But at this point, he's not. He's pushing himself too hard because he thinks he has to take care of everyone who is able but not willing to. So that's the situation. I am currently kind of retired, not really. I feel like because Brian's taking care of his other family, in a sense, I see him take care of the kids on the weekends, and it's kind of sad because he's trying to juggle a lot, and it's a lot on him, and he gets sick. And so I know that I should, not help him out, but I do. I mean, he's put himself in this position. He wanted kids. He said that he wanted to take care of them 100%. But in the end, he didn't, and I could literally sit here and hold it against him. But at this point, I do care about my kids, and I want the best for them, so I step in and do something about it, because that's the love I want to express to my children. And he has his ways for them, but I feel like he's more focused on his other family. So I want to step in, help him out a little bit, and it's also the fact that I kind of love him, there's that. So I want to help him out, and then my kids, and take off the burden a little bit. So for a good moment, I am not going to work, not going to sing. It's better that way, because I feel anxious when he's not taking care of the kids and they're crying all the time. Like, he lets them cry out a lot, so that bothers me. And so I'm gonna try to be here for the most part to take care of the kids until they're able to grow up, and Brian can handle all of them without me. I mean, he can, but I feel like he's a walking zombie, and the way that he's working through the night for his family, his other job, it's just not a good thing for him. I feel like I have to always be the spine of this house, because if not, then everything goes to shambles, and I'm kind of like pulling a lot of the weight for the most part. Yeah, so I fed everyone today, the kids, Brian, Scooper, and I haven't eaten. So now I'm making dinner for myself, some sea bass, some green beans, and you know, just chill out for a moment. I was on a diet, but man, I need a breather. So nightcap, I'm having this Surge White Claw, which is new. They usually come in like a white can and the percentage is 5%, but I'm gonna need this 8%, okay? So yeah, I mean, my diet is still going, but there's days where I'm just like, okay, let's chill out for a moment. You know, there's a balance, so balance my diet and, you know, enjoy life as well. So
drink the same porcelain, it goes down really easy.
yes. Anyways, I hope that Brian comes home early so that he can sleep and, you know, get some rest and start the day strong again for the sake of this family. So yeah. All right, so I'm watching Peacock. We signed up for Peacock for a moment to watch the Super Bowl, which I thought was kind of chill. The performance, I know it's not like exciting like how most Super Bowls are like, but I feel like, you know, times are changing and people just want to have fun and entertain, and Super Bowl is not always flashy and crazy. So, and especially it's in Los Angeles, so old school stuff is still goodie, and yeah. So we have that. They have a bunch of shows on here, so I'm just exploring my options. And this helps definitely to pass, like the days will go by faster, because before I wouldn't watch TV. Like we never were subscribed to Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, Disney. We never watched TV as much as we do now. There are times where we had some shows where we watch, like Game of Thrones here and there, but it's never like an ongoing TV situation. And now that there's kids, I have it on in the background just so that my mind is not focused on the clock to see, okay, how slow does time go by? Like people say time flies, but at the same time, time is slow when you're like watching the kids and stuff. But with the TV on, and I don't really pay attention much, it's just going on in the background. Sometimes I'll, you know, look and such, and sooner or later the time is already passed, like 4 hours later. So it helps my mind ease a little bit on counting time. It's like when you're in class and you're not interested in the subject, and you just look at the clock and it's like, oh my god, it's only 5 minutes later. Seriously, only 5 minutes. It felt like 5 hours. But you know, watching the kids, I love them and all, but I feel like when you watch them, it's not much to watch except like watch them sleep, feed them, change their diapers, and then continue that for the like 24-hour service kind of situation. I'm a 24-hour nanny right now, so I have my eyes on them constantly, but that is what makes time slow, because I just look at them. There's really not much except to just stare at them all day. I know you guys watch my vlog, so I'm sure you guys get the idea where I'm like, okay, here vlogging kids, their growth and such, and I don't want to bore you because it's like the same thing, but that's why I have the TV on, and I look for more shows here and there to entertain myself, but it helps with the time passing. And yeah, we have this as a certain, like a couple, maybe a month, and then if we like Peacock, then we will keep it. If not, we'll cancel. But yeah, it definitely helps mentally throughout the day. So yeah. Bon appetit to mama. We got the sea bass, the green beans, and the garlic. Love everything garlic. This is why I'm eating at night, because of food shows like this. Good night, guys.